So you've seen them at events celebrating Asian American Pacific Islander Month all across the valley, but every movement tells a story.
Yeah, this is how dancers keep Hawaiian culture alive in Las Vegas through hula.
From the heavens above to the heavens below.
Hula is definitely a way to connect.
For us, we have to dance to words, and that's why Hawaiian songs have words, because we're telling a story.
When love is given, love is received, and this is love.
It helps me not just connect, but almost transcend, to connect to the people here today and to the people, our ancestors.
We are an oral people, so for us to carry on our history, for us to carry on the stories of who we are as a people.
Make sure you know what you're dancing. In order for you to perpetuate hula, to promote hula, to carry on the stories about our people, you have to know the story that you're telling. Let us tell this beautiful story about this beautiful world.
There was a big footprint here already. It has grown over time. It continues to grow. We have students who called Hawaii home, and now when they moved here,
5, 6, 7, and
they have families of their own, they have children of their own, as I mentioned, who weren't born in the islands, their own children, so they're looking for that way to reconnect.
So you're here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Almost thousands of halaus, now, and to see our keiki be more involved, that will definitely carry us way into the future.
We get a lot of requests for blessings, for hula performances, for craft shows and so forth, and being a part of that. And yet, even though it may be overwhelming at times, it is so exciting and so rewarding, because that means that, again, although we live so many thousands of miles from our Kuleiwi native homeland, we still are able to identify as Hawaiians right here in Las Vegas.
I'm proud. I'm proud of how hula is surviving here on the continent. I'm proud to be a part of it.
Hula and Hawaiian culture will be celebrated in a big way in Las Vegas next month. The first Western Regional Native Hawaiian Convention will take place at the Westgate in June. To find out information on that and our other 9th Island features, click on the story on the homepage of fox5vegas.com.